Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Désirée Djanie. I am a professional, qualified, advanced hair, scalp and skin therapist. Today is my first video and we will be discussing how to wash your hair without the risk of hair loss. So I thought we'll start right at the beginning where everybody starts at. How do you wash your hair without the risk of hair loss? So comb through your hair. Before you start to wash your hair, you must comb through your hair. The idea is to make sure that you release all knots and tangles before you put water on your hair. What happens when you put water on your hair is that your hair is at its weakest point. So if it's weak, damaged hair, this is the time when it's at its weakest. If it is strong hair, again, this is the time that we determine how strong or weak the hair is. So we don't want to be agitating or aggravating the hair at the time when it's at its weakest. So please comb through your hair before you start to apply water to your hair. Most people say use gentle shampoos. It's nice to use gentle shampoos. Try and use them as often as you can, and then every so often my advice is to try and clarify your hair, especially if you live in a hard water area where we have minerals such as magnesium and calcium present in the water that we wash our hair with. It can leave a coating on the hair which makes it resistant to treatments, colors, chemical treatments. Cleanse your hair as regularly as you can with a mild shampoo that's sulfate free, so free of any sort of harsh stripping agents. But once in a while, maybe once a month or so, if you know that you live in a hard water area, try and ensure that you use a purifying or a clarifying shampoo just to give you that extra cleansing factor, so that your any other treatments that you put on your hair will actually do the job. I have heard people say that you shouldn't wash your hair too often. That is up to you, I suppose, but my advice is if you can think of your scalp as an extension of your skin. So this is your skin and your scalp follows straight on to where your hair follicles start. You need to start to look at your scalp as an extension of your skin. Therefore, you have to try and wash your hair as often as you can. If you think about it this way, we try to cleanse our skin to remove all the outermost layer of the skin, which is the older skin cells, to reveal the new ones that are coming through. It's the same with your scalp. We do need to get mildew, dust, older skin layers off that scalp so that we can reveal a new scalp area, so that we can encourage good hair growth. Cleansing your hair as often as you can is advised. Use lukewarm water as you're cleansing your hair. So some of the myths is that if you use very hot water, it is stripping. Yes, it is. It can be stripping, especially if you don't have a lot of styling agents or styling products in your hair. Then you'll find that if you use hot water, as it is in itself, it is a detergent. It actually seeks to cleanse the hair of impurities. So you're in fact cleaning your hair twice over if you're using very hot water, and then you're using, for example, very sort of harsh shampoo. It's just too stripping for your hair. So when you wash your hair, try and use water that is comfortable for your body to start the shampoo process, and then when you get to the conditioning stage, use cooler water. So when I work in the salon, what I try to do is I warn my clients and say, at this point I'm going to use slightly cooler water just during this stage of the conditioning. Now you've come to the point of conditioning your hair. Apply the conditioner to your hair, not the scalp. So shampooing is for your scalp. You are cleansing the scalp. Naturally, as you're cleansing the scalp, you will start to cleanse the hair itself. It goes without saying. It's just a natural benefit of cleansing your hair that you end up cleansing your hair as you clean your scalp. But we try to focus shampooing on the scalp. Conditioning is conditioning the hair. This is the hair that has revealed itself from your scalp. That is what conditioners are for. Unless you have got a conditioner that has been formulated for hair loss, and if that's the case, at that point, it doesn't actually matter if it goes closer to your scalp. I always advise my clients who are on just normal regime that if they are to apply conditioners, to avoid about 1 inch to 2 from their scalp, away from the scalp, and apply from there on downwards. When you're conditioning, it's an opportunity to massage the scalp. So you've got your conditioner on, you're to wait. If you look at the manufacturer's instructions at the back of the product, it will instruct you what to do. Usually it tells you to try and leave it on for 3 to 5 minutes. That is an opportunity for you to do other things that are beneficial to scalp health and the health of your hair. One of them is to ensure that you massage your scalp. You can start doing some head massages at this point to try and aid circulation to the scalp, which will feed nutrients to the bulb of the hair and direct nutrients to that area, which will eventually build resilient hair. Some people try to comb their hair around the time of conditioning. So the advice that I give to people is, if you've detangled your hair and you've made sure that you've saturated your hair fully with the conditioner, at this point you can comb through the hair. If the hair is tight coils or curly, I advise that you avoid combing through the hair at this stage. And if you are to do so, do it in a directional motion, so from the root to the ends, from the root to the ends, stroking method, directional downwards, to ensure that you don't cause further tangles. Or you can avoid this process altogether, so long as you ensure that the hair is saturated fully with conditioner. And then you can move on to your styling. So this is your hair wash routine. I will discuss other things that are subsections of this subject, such as what shampoos to be using, what sort of conditioners you should be using, and so on and so forth as we go on. But for now, these are the steps to follow, ensuring that you comb through your hair when it's dry, saturate your hair with a lot of water before you put the shampoo on, apply the shampoo to the scalp, cleansing thoroughly with the pads of your fingers and the palm of your hands, and then you move on to your conditioning. The conditioner is for the hair and not the scalp, so working about 1 inch or 2 inches away from the scalp is perfect. Please do that and work the conditioner through with your fingers and raking the product through thoroughly. There's no need to brush your hair, and then you can rinse with cooler, tepid water just to make sure that the conditioner adheres to the hair and continues giving the hair that nutrients that you've put in and you've selected in that conditioning product. Happy hair wash day. Thank you for watching.